Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading and we're just coming off a very potent and powerful full moon in Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn, which is also conjuncting or having a very deep conversation with one of your planetary rulers, Pluto, the planet of transformation. So a lot of truths are being revealed to you about culmination of energies, ending of cycles that can actually potentially be transformative. So fantastic energy to come through. And it's kind of interesting. The image I got for you was quite literally you were dealing cards or you were being dealt cards. And then there was one that turned up that's what I wanted. I was been waiting for that card to turn up. That's the trump card. So that's the good card that I want. So it may be that you've been dealt a lucky hand this week or that something you've been waiting for appears. So that's actually, and it's just a sense of, but I get this sense of, you kind of hone in and you focus in on that thing that comes in. And you may not necessarily want to tell everybody that that's the card that you want. It's keeping your cards a little bit close to your chest, quite literally, because it's like you don't want everybody to go for that. That's the thing that you want. And it's not necessarily that it's this mentality of there's not enough for everybody, but it's just a sense of I've had a strategy, of plan, I've been waiting for this, and so I don't want anything to kind of get in my way is kind of the energy I'm getting. Okay, this is your message that's been offered up to you by my beautiful hand, by Spirit coming in. It says, my life works beautifully. So, I think the one thing, the missing cog in the wheel kind of comes up today, and it's like, but the feeling I get is you have to be clever. You know, you have to play your cards right to get this all working together. It says, everything in my life works now and forevermore. So that is kind of the starting out message and overall message for this reading in terms of, what might be an overall energy that we might keep coming back to. So, we have the beautiful sage burning at this moment in time just to clear the energy. So let's see what else is coming through. My life works beautifully. The missing piece is potentially coming up or revealing itself to you as attainable anyway. So let's see, what's the situation that you're going to be working with this week? Let's see what's coming in for Scorpio. Ace of Acorns, creative force and confidence. Look at that ram. You can guess that that's actually an Aries energy, which is actually really compatible for you because this is the equivalent of the Ace of Wands, which is about starting and initiating something new, getting really passionate about it, maybe setting a new goal. And it is ruled by Mars, which is your traditional ruler. So we've got both Mars and Pluto around, which is a powerful energy for you guys. So creative force and confidence. This is where, you've actually you've got something, like I said, that you're focusing on and you're wanting to, I already feel like you're pretty confident, but maybe you're working on your confidence to start something new. Maybe it is something very creative that you're wanting to step into here. But maybe you've had trouble initiating this and trouble kind of asserting this, initiating or asserting your willpower with this. But I feel like this is something that is either coming in to be examined or worked on, or something that is, really like something new, exciting is starting. What you are moving and shifting on from is the Sword 5, Uranus, Aquarius. Okay, this is a good energy to move on from, because this actually represents conflict. So you're moving on from conflict. Your life is starting to work beautifully, which is really great. This is conflict inside your mind. With the Uranus Aquarius energy, it's saying there's potential, there could have been some sort of disagreement or argument or fallout. This could be inner conflict, the inner workings of your mind coming in. The Uranus energy wants to kind of liberate and free you from this. It says, let's think outside of this. There's got to be a solution. There's got to be something that you can do differently or think differently or organize this differently. And this is where the Ace of Acorns comes in, because this is like, aha, I've got it. Yeah, you've been dealt the card and you go, right, I know what it is now. That's what I've been wanting. And so now I can feel like, oh, okay, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to activate and start this. So it feels like there's an out of the box kind of solution coming through for you, which is interesting, Scorpio. So Let's see what else is coming through in terms of the story and how this may play out. What sort of other energies are coming through for you? And I feel like you're going to be pretty pleased with this, because I kind of feel like with the Sword 5 energy, this is where you've been very stuck with something or someone, stuck with finding a solution inside your mind. Sometimes this is where you've felt really stuck in your own, like you always do things a certain way and you've been called to do something differently. And it's like, I know I have to do this differently, but I just can't see how. So that can be frustrating as well. But yeah, the Ace of Acorns feels like there's just like a breakthrough energy, which comes in really great. Six of Swords, fantastic. You've moved from the Five of Swords here to the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is being able to move on from any kind of drama and to find peace within a situation, which is really fantastic. It can mean quite literally traveling or moving. So there's new moves. Quite literally, we saw that there was some sort of trump card had come out, and there's a new move that you can play now as a result of this thing that has emerged. Now, this trump card might quite literally be a solution that just comes inside your mind. Nine of Cups. So you're wanting to move towards something that's very deeply fulfilling, that you're finding peace with. You want things to start lining up, which is really fantastic. The Queen of Cups. We are in Cancer season still. So the Queen of Cups is the Cancer card. It's about nourishing yourself deeply on a deep fulfillment level. So this really is really important energy. A lot of water coming through here. A lot of everything, actually. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. I was saying the only thing missing is Earth. So two Queens, which is all about the divine feminine energy within, and finding some consistency with emotions, consistency with how you're feeling about something as well, some kind of stability around that as well. So this could be related to a relationship or a situation where things have felt a little bit up and down, like your mind has been in crisis mode even about it all, but doesn't have to necessarily be so. But the Fool, okay, so this is where you've got the Ace of Acorns and the Fool. This is about stepping and initiating into something new. And the Page of Swords, this is new ideas coming through. But be open to receive what this is. You're initiating this with the Page of Swords energy. This is where you've got your ear to your wind, the ear to the wind. So be open and curious as to what information is coming to you. This is all happening in your 3D human world. So the information can come in so many different ways. Just be open and receptive, because this is going to be solutions. The Page of Swords, solutions coming to you which allow you to start something when previously there's been conflict around it. So this feels like I said, it's going to feel like a breakthrough in terms of being able to initiate and start this, which is really feeling fantastic. So with the Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups, I feel like these solutions are helping you move on and step into the new, but it really is saying, I mean, we can see this turbulent water here. There's been some emotional drama. And so the Six of Swords can sometimes be where you are mentally detaching from that drama and going, right, I need to find a place of peace. I need to be able to move on from this. And I need to find fulfillment. I need to be finding all these sort of things. So there could be a deep dissatisfaction underneath all of this, where you've just been like, the Five of Swords can be when you're around people and everything they say just kind of annoys you, or it just doesn't, the group of people you're with are not resonating. So it can be, it's a message to move on from something, from an energy. So this could come in all sorts of situations. With the group energy of the Sword 5, this can be to do with work. You need to move on from whatever it was that you were working on, or who you were working with, or the project. It needs to be able to move forward and move on. So that feels really good. I like these two Queens together. These Queens are a really lovely internal energy. Like I said, the Queen of Cups is around nurturing yourself, looking after yourself. It's a mothering energy. So it can be quite literally like some of you might need to have it. If your mother's still around and you have a nice relationship, it may be time to have a conversation with somebody that, whether it is your mother or not, this and the Queen of Pentacles together, this is like the friend that you, or the person that you talk to when you need a shoulder to cry on kind of energy. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that you really trust and depend upon and rely upon. So it can mean financial security as well, stability when there has been conflict. So the Queen of Pentacles is a nice energy to come through as well. Both of these are searching for some kind of internal emotional stability, which is really great. And this allows you to kind of take a risk, to take a huge leap forward with the full energy and to jump off that cliff and to start and activate something new, hit the reset button and step into something new that is potentially going to give you that sense of peace and deep fulfillment as well. But I do feel like there's a lot of excitement that comes with it, with the Ace of Acorns as well. So it's really encouraging you to step into something new and start something new, which feels really fantastic. So the Six of Swords can represent travel. So it could be any kind of new kind of travel would be fantastic, especially with the Fool there. This is the traveler that likes to travel light. So if it is travel, don't pack too many bags. It possibly might just be a short stay, not like a big international trip. But the Six of Swords can mean moving as well. So it could be a new move that's coming in that's more deeply fulfilling in your life, that feels like it is, heading towards your life working beautifully, which is that card that came up at the beginning. My life works beautifully. So yeah, it's a really positive solution that comes at this moment in time. So let's pull an animal energy and see what else you are working with here, Scorpio. We've got the elk, okay? So it's interesting because the elk is about raising your status in some way, public reputation and status. And the elk is very much a sense that you're wanting to elevate in some way. Maybe you're dissatisfied with where you've been getting with something and there's sort of results that may have been coming through. Maybe you're wanting something more successful coming in terms of career. Status can be things like marital status as well, or relationship status. So it's kind of interesting because this is like an eclipse-like energy with the elk. It's saying what needs rejuvenation in that regard, what needs to be. Yeah, we've got the fire, and it's this phoenix rising energy. So it feels like something really does need to go through some sort of transformative rejuvenation when it comes to your status and however that presents in your life. And so it's looking, the sun has been blacked out here. And that's kind of interesting because it feels like it's press the reset, can't speak. Press the reset button, like we said, like the Fool card. It's press the reset button on something and it's like, let's start again. Okay, so this could be where you've gone, right, that didn't work. I'm going to try a new approach and see whether this can get me in a better standing or a better stead. The elk energy can be where it's like, okay, I need, this can be like make-up, break-up energy. It can be both. And it can also be where you are like looking to improve a situation from within that situation as well. Like you're not throwing it away, but you're going, something needs to shift and change and rejuvenate within this. So the elk energy is very much, it's an earth energy, but it's very divine masculine. So it is about the changes that you're initiating now and putting out there into the world and doing that are going to initiate this sense of being able to rise up in the world and be, even the elk can be that you feel like you need more respect. That can be a word that comes through with the elk. So it can be so many different things, but it's like, this is where you're wanting to level up. You're absolutely wanting to level up in life. And so this new thing that you're activating here, that is rejuvenating potentially something related to your career or your public reputation and status. I'm kind of getting that very strongly in here. So solutions coming here around that can bring in this lovely sense of being able to move on, fulfillment, emotional stability, and to be able to step into something new. And this is where it feels like your life is working better. So that's it, Scorpio. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and look forward to seeing you next time.